Good morning to every Neopian ever. Shout out to every Neopian for watching my YouTube video. I'm procrastinating heavy right now, so I'm gonna get through as much of the plot as I can, and I'm also gonna quick do some Neopet updates, but it's mainly gonna be chapter 13. Then whatever I don't finish today, well, I will have to do on Sunday because, well, my paper's due on Saturday. And I'm procrastinating now, but I have like Thursday, Friday, all day Saturday to turn that puppy in and finish this class. Then I'm gonna need the distraction on Sunday, so I can do a lot of Neopet stuff on Sunday and just block out the rest of the world on Sunday. But until then, we can talk about how there's May NC collectibles, and what is this? Rubbish Day. I keep skipping over that. It was Loop Day. Yay, Loop Day! You get swamp gas. I know that's what all the loopers wanted. There are some tail and mane combos over at Cog's Tog, a new plushie, a food shop, a beverages, an HTML5, and then the little capsule is the loop holding the doggle fox in its mouth the way that like wild animals hold their babies in the mouth. You know, like how like lions will just like pick up little lion junior with its mouth. Very similar to that. If y'all needed the visual, I'm happy to pretend like I can describe things when that's not my strength. This looks like these are jellyneo updates. I'm saying because I have to scroll reverse way to see what's going on. So I think these are the jellyneo May updates. So hopefully you all have access to jellyneo and you can go back and read that because I'm not going to read all of those. But yeah. So there's a new quest log, daily prize and weekly prizes. So we can look at the daily prize list and then the weekly prize list. Let me know if you all are trying to go for anything this quest log. I haven't touched my quest log since February or March. I will come in. I'm not even getting like days in. I'm kind of just over re-rolling. I feel like ever since the quest log changed like over a year ago, it diminished my momentum for trying to get items. Now that I can just be stuck with the same item, I don't feel like logging into Neopets. And then once I have the item and it doesn't re-roll or anything, I just have no desire to get anything. So I just don't do the quest log anymore. That's wild. I used to love the quest log, and just in the past year, the chart goes down. Chart goes real bad down with how much I care about the quest log. I will go in and I'll get like a code stone, but I just haven't been doing it a whole lot. I haven't even been doing it in my dailies. Anyways, these are daily prizes I could get. Bubbling fungus. I know people like that. Blue neg. People love negs. A Poogle morphing potion is good because you can't make those until September, so those will be pretty solid. A book, cards, the blue nomadic stamp, a shield, elixir of intellect. What else do we have? Books, plushies, toys. The Pizza of Death, which I feel like came out in maybe like the 2024 Halloween bags, and instead of verifying that information, we're going to just keep scrolling. So yeah, not a bad list of things for the dailies. And then weeklies are like the bigger prizes, so we have some stamps, hissy morphing potion, buzz morphing potion, trading cards, collectibles, a fairy croc. Okay, fairy croc. Books, stamps, and the thing is, I'm not going to check to see if any of these are like big deal items. I'm going to just name them, because why would I look into things? I'm guessing people are going to want the collectibles. Yeah. There's a list of stuff. No Orion stamp, because TNT hates me personally. What other items do I want? Truly nothing, just that Orion stamp. And then maybe like a seasonal attack P, but if they want me to do Advent again, say less, TNT. I'm already planning on doing it. And I have like another 6, 7 months to mentally prepare because I'm still a little drained from Advent Calendar 2025. But this will be the time. I'm going to get a seasonal attack P and a super attack P in the Advent Calendar. Speak it into existence. What is this? Hissy Day, Invisible. Didn't Side Bunnies also get Invisible? Like, I think Invisible's a funny paint color. But like if you're like a Hissy fan, sorry that you get not the most. There is a Desert Oracle outfit on sale at Unis. Another outfit, like a goth snake. A plushie, HTML5, and then this capsule's not my favorite capsule. I don't know if I have a favorite Pet Day capsule because I usually ignore them because I don't know. Like I spend enough on like Neopets, I'm not doing the capsules as well, but I just isn't my favorite. There's no like fun little critter. Like I like the Doggo Fox one. I like if there's like a Slorg. What is the one where they had, there was another fun one, the alligator one. I like when there's a fun little critter in the Mystery Day pet capsules because like your pets need the pet need the P3 plus an additional critter, you know. That's the good stuff. What else do we have? The plot. The plot is here. Let's check the daily essences. I think, did I do my essences today? No. No, I didn't. I don't know why I thought I would. I used to like get up in the morning and play Neopets and like get my like void essences and do my dailies. And I like done, exhausted, burnt out. Like combine all of those and then put it on like 10. That's how I feel about my job. It's just I'm over it. I'm entirely over my job, and so I don't get up and like hop out of bed and play Neopets. It's like until the last second. I'm dreading brushing my teeth. I'm dreading getting ready. I'm dreading getting to work. So I've just been like sleeping in. So I have less time to think about work, which is not healthy at all. It might surprise all of y'all that I may not be the most number one mentally well person in the world. But yeah, I don't want to be up in the mornings. I don't want to go to work. So I'm not doing the Neopets in the morning, even though I feel like I need to get back into like my morning Neopets routine. But I just haven't. So we're going to hit no thanks on that because I don't think I'm going to be able to get max trophy no matter what. I'm at this many points because I did Battledome yesterday, but I didn't read the thing. And I'm going to put my people in the, what is it called? The hospital. And then we're going to go from there. And I like that there's a collect all prizes button. Not that the prizes are great. I feel like I was able to sell the Lucky Robot's foot for a decent amount. And the doctor's bag. But like the doctor's bottom, the weighted blanket, I don't miss those items. I don't. And I cleared out so many and I'm about to get so many more. But here we go. Join the volunteer team. It's going to take like a couple minutes to do this. So I get to entertain you all and fill in the void. Fill in the void. Get it? The void. I get to fill in the void with my words, which that's a choice I'm making. Learning how to talk. Isn't that fun? How's everyone doing? How are the Neopets? How are your chapters 3? I haven't gone back. I was supposed to do the attack on Altador, whatever, just so I could get up to date on like the chapter prizes. And I have just no energy. After Saturday, I feel like I will be able to do more with Neopets. Did I tell y'all Zamifolia swamp gas? Zamifolia swamp gas. But anyways, once I'm done with school, I feel like I'll get a little bit of energy back. Because like this class, I'm over it. We've been writing that, like our first assignment of this class was this paper. Our whole class is so like grounded in this like paper assignment. I'm ready for it to be over. So I think I'm gonna be a little more refreshed like next week and like back at it. But it's like I also still hate my job, so not the most refreshed, but I think like having a little summer break will be good for like me old mental health. And then I've been watching a lot of like cruise videos, not for any good reason. I just have, and it's great. Everything is fantastic. I'm gonna do this. Love Beyonce. There we go. And now we get to read chapter 13 for however long I feel like it. I don't want to split up chapter 13, but I think that's what my procrastination heart is telling me. So if we click on Luxina, we will get started. Okie dokie. Chapter 13, Out of the Shadows. Snapping back to reality from his memories, the Grey Painter has a decision to make. The choice is already daunting enough, facing Vera, but both of them know full well their patron is always watching from afar and hates be disappointed. So a quick little recap. Ozzy's depressed because he feels like he's fundamentally unlovable and no one will ever love him because everyone abandons him. And then Vera comes along, manipulates him, and then I guess like the darkest fairy someone told me, which is like fine. I just wanted like someone more fun to be the big bad, but whatever. Whatever. It should have been like Queen Fiora or something. Really shake it up. Hubert of Hubert's hot dog fame should have been the big bad. But it's fine. I'm really pushing off reading this. Anyway, so here he is, gasp. No, it can't be. Ozzy. I'm so sorry, Ozzy. I know it's hard to see the truth because I recognize that pain. I felt it. I used to feel completely alone just being around other fairies. Even ones I was comfortable with made me feel like I was an outcast. But there was one person who never made me feel that way. If I didn't have Tavi, I would have been trapped in my own misery forever. See, I like Tavi. I'm coming around to Tavi. Ooh, a little stamp. A little stamp. Alright, time to read. Should I do voices for them? No. No, I shouldn't. I was lucky enough to find a friend who cared about me, and I know it's hard to see, but you have friends like that too, Ozzy. I know that. I have Vera. Vera tried to use you. She tried to isolate you and prey on your loneliness, just like the fairies who imprisoned me did. Every day she would say such awful things to me and tell me no one would ever come to help, that no one loved me enough to even care that I was gone, and I believed her. When I returned to fairyland, all the other fairies shunned me. They rejected me. They didn't know what to do with me. Not them shunning. No one cared that you were trapped. Man, the fairies suck. That's crazy. That's what Tavi supremacy. But Tavi stuck by me. And together, we left to try to find me a new name. She saved me not just from the cage, but from myself and from all the hurtful things I was told. Just like Nyx and Styx are trying to save you now. But they left me. Styx may have been led away, but Nyx chose to leave. Even if she was worried about me, she still chose to abandon me. I was just a kid. She wasn't even there when I needed her the most. But she's here now, fighting for you, trying to protect you, just like we all are. Just look at her. Grunts. Haha, take that. Nyx, there's more to the story than you know. Nyx didn't even realize how long she'd been gone. Please, believe your sister loves you. Rag. But it's not too late, Ozzy. We can still help you. We can still make things right. Pathetique. All that time and space has made you weak. But now that you're down, no, I'm not beat yet. I can't. I won't. I won't let you take Ozzy again. Yeah, right, just try and stop me. By the way, how's the Durst taste, space worm? Ha 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 ha. And my Vera voice, my Vera accent is her not pronouncing any of the words correctly. So that's actually intentional. It's not me not knowing how to read. Oof. Ha ha ha. But enough flaunting my victory. There's one more pest I've got to take care of. Baelia, look out! Not Baelia. They're better. Okay. What are we into? The monologues are back. Oh, they're back. Okay. Yay. Long blocks of text. This is great. Okay. I said I wanted to procrastinate, so here we go. How many pages are in this chapter? There's only 11. That's not too bad. Nyx was tired. Tired of surviving. Tired of feeling as though she was letting everyone down. Above all, she was tired of fighting Vera. She had taken down bullies twice her size before, so the fact that this tiny, unruly Akara was consistently giving her so much trouble was beyond infuriating. Every time she tried to reach a hand out to Ozzy, Vera always seemed to be there to bat it away, and she always knew exactly what words to use to drive the wedge between them deeper still. They had been fighting for what may have been minutes, but felt like hours. Nyx wanted nothing more than to just lie down and let the exhaustion take her. Between her muscles aching, her bruises burning, and her fingers cramping, it took everything she had to fight her increasingly heavy eyelids from closing. A jarring rattle roused Nyx from her dreary state. She barely had time to react as Vera's dagger whizzed through the air towards Balia. Nyx leapt forward and managed to deflect the dagger with her void dampener, sending the blade clanging against the device and careening upwards. A sinister smile spread across Vera's face as she yanked the dagger back down, nicking Nyx's shoulder. The wound was the straw that broke the apex's back. Nyx sank to the cold cobblestone waiting below, her injury and exhaustions all caught up with her at once. Her eyes blinked weakly as she stared up at Balia and Ozzy. The Grey Fairy's arms were up as she attempted to shield Ozzy, who peered through her fingers with a silent, pleading scream plastered on his face. Ugh, what a stupid way to go down. Nyx heard Vira cackle above her. Come on, Painter. Time to get out of here. Cranking her neck, Nyx could see the cursed Akara begin to flutter away before turning back. Upon realizing Ozzy was not following her. Utterly heartbroken, he looked over at Vera and murmured, His finger loosened, and the acrimonious paintbrush fell to the ground with a thud. No. A soft voice of defiance comes from the little... Not this block of text. Focus, girl. No. A voice so defiant comes from the little yerbil that it hardly sounds like Ozzy at all. No. What do you mean, no? Emotions flash across Vera's face faster than she can process them. Her visage scrunches up with confusion and then tenses up with fear before it quickly contorts into a snarkling mask of fury. Are you betraying me? Vera's knuckles turn bone white as she clenches her dagger as if it were a handrail on Terror Mountain. No, the meek voice answered, sound much more like Ozzy. No, no, no. Is that all you can say? Vera hisses at him from behind folded arms. I mean, I'm not betraying you, but I think maybe the Grey Fairy might be right. Ozzy sighs, exhausting as if he were trying to expel the memories he just relived from his head with a mighty gust of breath. I was lonely. I thought I had no friends at all. But then Styx came into my life. And so did you. I had friends for the first time ever. I was so happy when you brought my painting, Vera. No. I was just happy because you were talking to me. And now that I've seen what I have, what are you talking about? Vera fiddles with her chains as she looks away. I think maybe you felt the same too. Vera's wide eyes blink in astonishment, darting around swiftly before narrowing and meeting Ozzy's gaze once more. Ridiculous. Vera's wing flick irritably as she eyes him. You're not making any sense. Not that you ever did in the first place. Without warning, Vera turns on Luxinia, dagger in hand. Did that light fairy do something to you? Vera, please listen to me. Remember when you told me you didn't always look like this? If someone was purposely trying to manipulate me, then don't you think maybe the same thing happened to you? Ha. Ha 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 ha. Vera broke out into a cacophony of unsettling laughter. I feel like this is the second time they used cacophony in this story. Anyways, oh, you really are stupid, aren't you? Even if someone was trying to mess with me, I chose this because unlike you, I've got a spine and nothing is going to stop me from getting what I want. I'm not trying to stop you, Vera. Ozzy's gaze fell to his feet as he twiddled his thumbs. But maybe there's another way for us to get what we need. He took a step toward Vera, leaving the acrimonious paintbrush behind. Vera lifted her dagger as she approached, as if preparing for another fight. But her trembling hands and darting eyes revealed hesitation. Wait. Ozzy, what are you doing? Vera demands as he continues walking undeterred. The Yerbil comes right up to her and holds out his hands. Vera stares at him open-mouthed, earth-shattering shock. It's all she can manage to do for several seconds until she pulls herself together enough to respond. Why would you do that? Why would you? Her voice starts timid, small, before suddenly elevating to a deafening roar. Don't you get it, you dunce? Our patron saw you as a component in her crafts. I saw you as an assignment. That's not true. I know that you. Tears well up as Ozzy tries to get a word in edgewise, but Vera won't let him finish that thought. Listen to me. Vera rants. Her callous facade begins to slip, emotion forming lumps so deep in her throat she practically has to spit out the words. We never cared about any of your stupid problems past how they could help us. We bent you to our will, isolated you, pushed away everyone who tried to help you, cultivated your hatred like you were another one of my poison flowers. I used you. You should hate me more than anyone. But I don't. I don't know what I was to when we first I don't know what I was to you when we first met, but I do remember how you smiled when we were together. I saw the way you looked back at my painting. Some of it had to be real. It had to be. I know you, Vera. You don't know me at all. Vera's eyes trail down as the words softly fall from her lips. She absent-mindedly removes her helmet and begins to tug with the lining of her fingers. Please. We don't need to fight anymore. The Great Fairy, Miss Bailey, girl, is right. It's not too late. Not for me, and not for you. Please, Vera. For the slightest moments, Vera's fingers extended toward Ozzy as she looked back up at him. Then, without warning, she abruptly turns away. Even with her back to the group, Vera could not hide her trembling hands. I am one of two people that's actually reading this story. I guarantee that. Y'all are just skipping through these pages. Are you even reading the summaries? What's going on, Luxina? Ozzy takes Bailey's word to heart and decides to drop the acrimonious paintbrush. Then he extends a hand to Vera, suggesting that they were both used and it's not too late for either of them. It's sweet that he's ready to forgive her manipulations, but is she ready to accept his help? Did y'all even read the summary? Or did y'all just skip past everything? Click, 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 clack. Because I already know. I know how it is with the Advent calendar. I know how it was with Festival of Fears. I feel like I'm one of the few people that's actually reading all of these, and for that, I deserve an Orion stamp and a seasonal attack P and a super attack P. And TNT can just deposit like 100 million Neopoints in my account for all my hard work. And also make it that way I can never get swamp gas again in my lab ray. There we go. So, here we are. No, not now. She needs more time. Which panel do I go to next? I suppose they could use a little sharpening. I think I'm supposed to go like this. Forget what I just said. I don't know how to read comics. No, not now. She needs more time. After all the trouble I went to, how could two of my most valuable tools already begin to dull already? Pretend like I know how to read. I suppose they could use a little sharpening. See, dull, sharp. So we have a and then whatever this is. Oh, her little hand is sticking out of the little void thing. Interesting. Okay. So here she is with her little... Honestly, the little skeleton Neopets kind of look good. We should have like a bone, not transparent, but the transparent she is good, but like bone. Is that what transparent's supposed to be? I'm just saying these look kind of cool, like the skeleton Neopets. Not that you all asked. I need to catch a little break after reading all of that, so there we go. Come now, Vera. Tisk, tisk. That voice. I feared my grey painter would waver, were his sister and her band of misfits to reach him. Her return was one detail I could have never accounted for. But you, all that time we spent together cultivating the proper motivation to realize your full potential, and still you hesitate. You disappoint me so, my toxic little flower. I truly thought I had found a kindred spirit, one I could help blossom into an equal alongside me. No, no need to fret, dear. I am not nothing if not understanding. We all have our moments of weakness after all. Perhaps you just need a little motivation. Help me end this petty squabble here and now, and I shall uphold my end of the bargain. Imagine it, the most beautiful Akara in all of Neopets. It's finally right in front of you, your heart's deepest desires. All you have to do is reach out and take it by finishing off these upstarts. So that's the thing. I don't know if I mentioned it in my last episode, because I probably did, because I'm just that good. Vera's whole thing is that she thinks she's ugly and that's why she's evil, which, you know, okay, girl. And then two, the best looking Akara in all of Neopets is actually Lepidolite. So no matter what the Dark Fairy offers her, she's not going to be as pretty as my dashing, young, handsome, pretty boy Lepidolite. So you can go ahead, and get the wig, baby girl. Oh, this looks like this Akara right here. Get you a wig and a dress. A wig, a dress, and some contacts. I don't know why she can't do that now. Some foundation, people, concealer. And I guess, like, what's supposed to be considered an ugly Neopet? Besides, like, a Jub Jub. But, like, for, like, Akaras, they're, like, generally, like, there's a standard of cute. So, there we go. There we go. We're on episode 7. So, what do you say, my toxic flower lieutenant? What? What do I say? Well, Vera, come on already. We both know this is what you want. What I want? You don't need anything from her. You've always been beautiful. Click, click, clank. I don't know what I want anymore. As long as we don't get any more full text pages. And here she's like ascending. Girl, what is this? Whoosh. What a letdown. And so Vera's flying, and then Mama gets the wand, like that, like some purple stuff. And it catches on Vera, and then she falls into a tree. And then here's Ozzy. Please, Pichon, please leave her be. Wait your turn. Wait your turn, Grey One. I can only mend one broken weapon at a time. Now, where did she slink off to? Ah, no matter. I can take it from here. So I get a brambled lance. That's a little stick thing that she has. Cool. Cool beans. Just waiting on Neopets to load. Don't mind me. There it is. Okay. So here he is. He's trying to fight. And then here comes this little thing. He's trying to go, and he cuts off a piece of. Don't do that. You messed up her robe. She wore this to the Met Gala a couple days ago, and you done ripped it off. That's crazy. And he's trying, Give Ozzy back. And then there's that. And then she has this little crystal. Didn't your parents teach you some manners? And then oh wait, that's right. They didn't have much to teach you at all. They didn't have time to teach you much at all, did they? You poor thing, no wonder you're so hopeless. Oh, because she's an orphan. That's a little rude. A little rude, but she uses a magic crystal and her scepter to blast. What's this girl's name? Nyx. I'm trying to give you all visuals because I know you all are like doing your laundry or doing your own Neopets, so you're like falling asleep or like, I don't know, sewing, painting your nails at the grocery store. I don't know. Everyone's trying to fight off the Dark Fairy, and she's just a little bit better than all of them combined. Not her name being Malevolent being here. Now then, are there any other Now then, are there any other annoying little nails sticking out that need to be hammered back into their place? Okay. The mysterious patron who has been puppeteering Vera and Ozzy finally shows herself. Do you have what it takes to stand against a malevolent being? Take the heed, Neopians. The Endure the Malevolent Being barrage has begun. Join fellow reservists on the front lines or donate your time to the Neopet Hospital volunteer efforts. See, I'm gonna help out with the volunteer efforts. Am I on the final page? Swagtastic. Cease your incessant buzzing, mosquitoes. And she has a little boom, and she like sticks the sector thing on the ground, and it vibrates, and everyone like jumped up, and they're like, ah, because she just has that much power. Then she's holding her little crystal girl, and then patoom, and arise like yes. So now there's tentacles coming out of the ground. And Nyx is going, Ozzy! And the tentacles are attacking Altador. Altador under attack background. Is that everything? Did I finish everything? I finished everything. That was the story. That was chapter 13. This was much better than chapter 12. Much better. So what happened? Ozzy realized he was being taken advantage of and tried to get Vera to join his side, and then Vera was hesitating, and then Miss Malevolent Being Mama said, oh no, not these two flaps. So she graces us with her presence and knocks everybody out the way. She truly is, she Thanos snapped. All y'all suck. And now there are tentacles coming out of the ground and attacking Altador. If Altador hasn't gone through enough. I feel like Altador goes through something in every plot, and well, now that I think about the Altador plot, nothing necessarily bad happened. Except to save that stupid bird. Hated doing that part. Then there was a Punch Club. I hate them, but I guess nothing like bad, and like Altador wasn't in peril during the Altador plot. But it's bad now. So there we go. Now I have to do a bunch of battle stuff. But I'm going to do that later. Should we zap and then I'm going to let you all go? I think I'm going to zap. I'm not fighting Girly in the Battledome. I already know. What is this? How difficult is this enemy wave? 50,000. Okay. And this is on the easy difficulty. Malevolent Being got hands, and Lepediolite doesn't have that much HP. Lepediolite's about 215. So I'm gonna keep fighting the other people and getting some codes, getting my 35 items. 35 code stones. Thank you, TNT. I needed the code stone drop. So not only am I getting code stones because I've been maxing out my plot items for the day, I've also been buying up a bunch of red code stones. I'm not at red, but if I get into it this time next year, I could be at the red code stone. Could be at the red code stone training, and I'm hoarding my code stones. Right now I'm in the tan code stones. Horrible. But there we go. That was the Void Within. Vera was hesitating because she wanted to be pretty again, and she thinks that she's ugly, which is fine. It's giving. Don't look at my streak. Don't look at my streak. Don't look at it. Turn it away. Okay, now you can look at the screen again. Vera's ugly. Ozzy's alone. They were supposed to be these big bads for Miss Malevolent Mama, but Miss Malevolent Mama said, no, we can't do this. Now, when everyone was trying to beat her, they only had like the lower level fighters. There was like some like random, what was that, like a Chombi and like a Terry or something, something. These low level fighters. You know who should have been out there fighting King Altador? He's over here giving me garbage. What garbage are you gonna give me today, King? A water moat. These are the weapons that Altidore had. No wonder they're under attack. Because what am I going to do with a water moat, King Altidore? He should have been out there. King Altidore should have been out there fighting. For sure. Where's King Roo? Where is King Roo in all this? Now, I like King Roo. I do like King Roo, so not too much on King Roo. But he needs to get the Bloomaroos together. Kiko Lake loves to steal. Kiko Lake has perfected the 5-finger discount. And there's not 5 fingers among the Kikos. So why are they not just simply stealing Miss Malevolent Mama's crystal? Or her little scepter? That's what I would do. Because she's obviously very powerful. Just steal her little crystal. Do you know how much stuff Team Kiko Lake has stolen for the Altidore Cup? What have they not stolen? They're stealing billions of dollars worth of stamps and code stones and collectibles. Every time you scroll through like a Neopets Reddit or Discord, it's OMG, Kiko Lake stole this from me. Wow, we hate you, Kiko Lake. So why can't Kiko Lake steal the little crystal? Steal for good. Steal for good. I bet if they did that, people wouldn't hate Kiko Lake anymore. I'm just saying that. Who else could have helped out? Where's Orion and how does he fit into this? Because one, I know that he does. He's kind of like the link between Neopets and this void, and unfortunately for him, he doesn't know how it works. But after that little him crying during the advent calendar, I will walk my way on over to Neopets headquarters, and I will rewrite the end of the plot by myself if necessary if we don't have Orion somewhere in here. So I think he's probably the only one strong enough in Neopia to defeat the big bad. Because what is like Ozzy and Vera are going to come together and through the power like friendship that they're going to do something. And then, why is the omelet gone? The malevolent being took the omelet. She can beat up all of the NPCs, but taking the omelet is where I draw the line, Miss Mama. Anyways, I think Orion's going to be the one person to save us in the end. And I need him. And you need him. And he also needs like a daily after this. You know how you can like do like the Altidore plot, talk to King Altidore, you can go to like Coltson's shrine. We need like Orion's oracle and he gives you like a word of wisdom every day. We truly do. Like what is TNT's plan for Orion at the end of this? And it better be something. Because like I said, if we don't get Orion at the end of the plot, I am walking to Neopets headquarters. I might even get on my little bike. I don't have a bike. Might have to rent a bike. Walk to Neopets headquarters. That's going to be a crazy, you know, the little lift bikes. Crazy charge. And I'm going to have to do what I have to do to get Orion at the end of this plot. But he kind of like started all this. So how are we going to wrap this up? I don't, you know, that's what I'm here for. And I know that everyone on Earth watches my videos. Because why would you not? So that's why I'm saying this. What are we doing with Orion and how is he going to be integrated back into Neopets? I'm going to skip all that stuff. Let's do my premium wheel and then we can zap. What do you all think? I'm happy this chapter went by so much faster than the other one. So much faster, which is good. That also means on Sunday, I'm still going to come on here on Sunday because I need to not think about the holiday in the US on Sunday. So I'm going to come on here and do dailies. I could do my quest log. I can sit on here and talk forever, so there's no issue there, me doing my dailies and whatever on Sunday. Maybe I can try for like Attack on Altidore. Attack on Altidore. I can do my puzzles and see if I can get an avatar on that. I can just do my regular dailies. It'll be something. It'll be something because I have 2 more days at work that I think they're actively trying to kill me at work. Then I have to do my whole little thing at school. You know I got to moan and groan about the end of my semester. I'll have content on Sunday, the greatest content of all time. Can't guarantee. And then if you don't see me on Sunday, like just don't say anything. If I don't post on Sunday, then you're gonna have to watch this video again. How about that? How about it? And we're gonna click on this. We're gonna do something cool. 2 defense points, that's cool. You're still swamp gas though, so how's that going? And we're gonna do one more zap, and we lose 3 defense points. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. That's what Zamophilia wants to say. So there we go. That's all chapter 13. Hope you all are chilling, living life. I'm gonna do my Battledome stuff, get my 4,000 points, be upset that I can't get to 100k, and won't get to the max trophy. But TNT can make me feel better by putting Orion in the next 5-ish chapters. Yeah. I feel like I thought this video was gonna be longer. I truly did. What is this? Void essences, volunteer, fight, all this stuff. I really like penciled in like an hour and a half for this, but now I guess you guys get more time back. Thank you all so much for the support. If you like it, I talk about Neopets exclusively on this channel, because what else is there to talk about, you know, globally? Nothing. It's literally just the Neopets plot. You know, open up your news app in the morning and they're going to talk about Altador being under attack. And where is Orion? Where is he? And so there we go. I feel like the darkest fairy, whatever, Maleficent Mama, it feels very underwhelming. We have so much left of the plot that I'm like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Because we still have, like, what, 5 more chapters of the story left? So we're on 13. How many total are there? How are we gonna end this off? Like, what, 2 battle sequences, Ozzy and Nyx make up, and then, like, a resolution? And Orion has to appear in all of these. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. This is fine. This is fine. I just want my boy back. Like, why was he sad at the advent calendar crying because he wanted to be in Fairyland, hang out with the fairies? And just like, put Fairyland back up in the sky and put Orion there. Why'd they have him crying during the advent calendar after all of us begging and begging and begging for months and not getting anything? And we've been in such a drought, and my job sucks and school sucks, and TNT hates me. I miss Orion. This just, I want something crazy to happen. Want something crazy to happen. How are we only on chapter 13? Anyways. What if I just kept, like, filibustering here for, like, 9 months? Because I just don't want this video to end. Anyways. I guess I can let you all go. I should be back on Sunday. And if I'm not back on Sunday, I'll be back at some point, but I'll probably be back this weekend. Maybe a fun little Saturday video. Maybe I just turn in my essay early. Maybe I'll come back on Sunday. I don't really know. Thanks for the watching. Thanks for the support. Sorry for like the last 10 minutes of this video. I'm not gonna edit it out. So there we go. Bye!